दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करें हमारा चैनल, बेल आइकन पर क्लिक करें जिससे लेटेस्ट वीडियो अपडेट आपको मिल सके।
Domains are used by G Suite to configure email addresses and also customize the web addresses used to access individual apps.
In an enterprise environment, you may have more than one domain for multiple sub-organizations or departments. In an education environment, you may have separate domains for your students and teachers.
Fortunately, G Suite supports multiple domains on a single instance, and they can be easily managed.
When additional domains are added, you can use them to give existing users email addresses at those domains, and you can add new users directly to them. Users within your organization will be able to easily communicate and share with users across all of your domains.
In the following lesson, we will show you how to add additional domains as domain aliases or subdomains to your G Suite instance.
दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करें हमारा चैनल, बेल आइकन पर क्लिक करें जिससे लेटेस्ट वीडियो अपडेट आपको मिल सके।
You can add more than one domain to your G Suite instance at no additional cost. These domains can be used with the Google services available to your users.
You can also manage the domains and their users from the same admin console. When you add additional domains, you have the option of adding them either as a separate domain or as a domain alias. In an enterprise environment, you might have multiple companies under your primary organization, each with its own domain. In an education environment, you might have separate domains for your staff and students. In these examples, if you want to add a domain with its own set of users, you would add it as a separate domain.
You can add up to 600 separate domains to your G Suite instance.
There are other situations where you simply have additional domains within your organization that you want to make available to all your users. If you want to add a domain to give users in your primary domain an alternate email address, you should add it as a domain alias. When you add domains as domain aliases, users will get email addresses at these domains in addition to your primary domain. They will be able to send and receive email on the primary domain and its aliases.
You can add up to 20 domain aliases to your G Suite instance.
To add a new domain or domain alias, first click on the Domains control. Here, you will see a list of all your domains and their status. You may also be able to get the advanced DNS settings for your domains from this interface as well. To add a new domain or domain alias, click on the Add a Domain or Domain Alias button. Here, you can choose whether to add the domain as a domain alias of your primary domain or add it as a separate domain which is independently managed. You then enter the domain or subdomain name below and click on Continue and verify domain ownership. You will then be asked to verify that you own the domain by either adjusting the domain's DNS settings, uploading a specific HTML file to your web server, or adding a specific meta tag to your home page. Once the domain has been verified, you will be able to begin utilizing it in your admin console. At this point, you will also be given instructions to update the domain's MX records, which will begin routing email to Google's mail servers for use with Gmail. If you've added a domain alias, it can take up to 24 hours for all users to receive their alias email addresses. Congratulations! You have successfully learned how to add a domain or domain alias to your organization.
दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब करें हमारा चैनल, बेल आइकन पर क्लिक करें जिससे लेटेस्ट वीडियो अपडेट आपको मिल सके।
In some instances, schools and businesses have multiple G Suite domains established for different groups of users in their organization. Further, many schools and businesses are wanting to collaborate with others outside of their organization. Domain administrators have the option to allow file sharing among different G Suite domains. Admins can also allow users from another domain to enroll in their classroom classes. To whitelist a different G Suite domain, click on Domains in the Admin console. Next, click Whitelisted External Domains. Now enter the name of the external domain you wish to whitelist and click Add. When you have added the external domains, click Save Changes. If you need to remove a domain you have previously whitelisted, click the X that will appear next to the name of the domain and click Save Changes. To grant file sharing access, you'll need to change the Drive sharing settings. To know how to do this, be sure to take the Drive Service and Settings lesson as part of the training for the Admin Console. In order for another domain's users to enroll in your domain's classroom classes, both domains must whitelist the other and set the appropriate classroom settings. You can learn more about this by taking the Classroom Service and Settings lesson as part of the training for the Admin Console. Congratulations! You now know how to whitelist another domain for file sharing.